Postcards are an amazing piece of marketing medium. They're like mini billboards. We can get our message across quickly, and if it's the right audience, we can make a connection like no other advertising allows. An instantaneous personal connection. What you're about to see right now is nigh unto voodoo. It's almost like magic, really. Armed with a targeted list, some amazing copy, and Photoshop, you'll be able to make an impact on your prospects like no other medium allows. This technique, it goes a step further beyond just personalizing a name, beyond mail merge. You can also personalize the content in your postcards. Imagine sending a postcard for a dating site, okay, like the one that you see here. And the photo featured is determined by the gender of the recipient. If your list has the data, you could send out mailers personalized with the recipient's favorite football team, with maybe target them by race, target them by age, or any other demographics available. In addition, I'm going to show you a process that we developed that enables you to use Photoshop to get some amazing handwritten results that you can use to personalize not only postcards, but you can use this technique for envelopes as well. And I'm going to be showing you how to do that. This is going to save you a lot of time by helping you further automate an additional step. We found that that personalized touch, like handwriting an address, can really impact your response rates. Variable data printing, or VDP, is a lot like mail merge, except that with Photoshop, there's one important caveat. You can't go straight from your template file to the printer. You have to process a graphical file for every address. So I'm going to show you how to batch produce those, and then you batch print those files as well. So again, I'll show you how to automate that. After a couple of batches, you're going to be a pro. You can use VDP for split testing. Create 3 different versions of a headline for your postcard, for example. Your Excel spreadsheet controls which version each recipient gets, and you can look at your orders and tell which version performed best. And I'm going to be totally honest with you, okay? Honest and upfront, guys. This is high-level stuff. You are not going to see what you're about to see anywhere else. That said, you need to be pretty good with the basics of Excel and Photoshop, because this requires planning. It requires manipulating data. It requires a little bit of knowing what the extents of those applications can handle. But once you have mastered these steps, man, the power you're going to have, like I said, nigh unto voodoo, and the possibilities are almost endless. That said, it is more complex than just a simple mail merge. Okay, with postcards, for example, you're dealing with printing the front and the back side of the postcard. If you've got personalized info on both the front and in the back, you got to make sure that that all matches up. Okay, so be prepared. I'm going to be showing you how to do this in Photoshop because that's what most people, think of when they think of graphics. That's what more people are familiar with. But if you're interested, you can also do this in Adobe InDesign as well, and it actually works a little bit better for some things. But again, most people are familiar with Photoshop. A lot of people even have a copy, so that's what we're going to use. You're also going to learn our strategy for taking longer content and converting it to a postcard. A lot of times we want to send out a sales letter, and it's a great sales letter, and it does a good job, but we want to switch it up, and we want to send our prospects something different. I'm going to show you how to take that sales letter and convert it over to a postcard. We'll show you what to look for and how to make a connection between your postcard mailer and your destination URL. And I'll even introduce you to PURLs, personalized URLs. And in fact, this postcard shows that. Let's go ahead and get started with what the finished product is going to do for you. I want you to see this for yourself just to give you an idea of what is possible. You're going to love it. Okay, so we've got a 5x7 postcard. We typically don't go smaller than that. We like the larger size postcards, jumbo preferred. But we took an offer, created a sales letter for the offer, and then we converted that sales letter into a postcard. And again, we'll be looking at how to do that shortly. But the magic of this postcard is that it uses variable data printing. Adobe calls it data-driven graphics. Using a template like the one you see here, you can change text, change images, turn layers on and off, all sorts of cool variations. With this one, our list included gender as a select. So we know if the recipient is male or female, and this postcard is customized for that. We're targeting heterosexual divorcees. And notice the headline here. 2 divorced men who want to find love. So we've identified our target, right? Notice bullet points 1 and 4. Committed, sensible women. Financially secure women. The image is of a woman. Notice the color theme. This green kind of goes with her eyes, right? The recipient is addressed by name and what looks to be a handwritten note. And there's a personalized call to action. notgettingburnedagain.com/jack.romer. Now, watch this. You don't have to pay attention to what I'm doing right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take this and kind of move it to the side. We're going to go over what this little box does here, okay? But watch what happens when I have activated this. First off, notice that now the headline says 2 divorced women who want to find love. The picture now is of a man. And the first and last bullet points have been updated. Now they say committed, sensible men. The color scheme has changed. The prospect's name and the pearl, all updated. All of that is because this is data-driven and it's connected to a list that we manipulated in Excel. Pretty cool, right? Check this out. So I can go to the next record. Notice the name and the pearl get updated. And if we switch back to male, it changes accordingly. Pretty freaking cool. Now here's the back of our postcard. Same idea. Okay, it's got the pearl. It's got the handwritten address. And look how that looks authentically handwritten. I'm going to show you how to do that. We've also got a doodle here. That's this underline. Notice how the color of the doodle matches our handwriting. Okay, these are things that you want to watch for so that you can make a realistic representation of handwritten stuff. Same thing applies to this one though. If I go up here and scroll through, all the items you can see updated. So in the next video, let's tear this bad boy apart and look at how you can take some existing content and convert it into a postcard.